Do you want to know the secret to actually selling your home for top dollar? I'm gonna give it to you right now. Here's the secret. The secret is actually not making these 5 mistakes. And I'm gonna tell you what these 5 mistakes are right now. On this episode of Ryan Real Estate, get ready, here we go. All right, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Real Estate. Hope you're off to a great and wonderful new year. Hey, I wanna give you the secret to actually selling your home. I'm gonna give you a secret that kind of like I only know as a realtor, and the secret is, what are the 5 biggest mistakes I see sellers make day after day after day that if they just fix this, we're talking thousands of dollars more. Let me show you what they are. But before we do that, if you haven't done it yet, take a minute, like, subscribe, follow us. If you have any comments, would love to interact. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We're always here to help in any way we can. Ryan Adams here, Adams Group. Let's get going. All right, the secrets to actually selling your home for the absolute top dollar. Here they are. It's 5 things, and they're actually the mistakes that sellers do when selling their home, so don't do these. Number 1 is overpricing. Somehow, sellers have it in their mind that no one's gonna give them the actual price that they're asking for. So they think, hey, let's just list it way up here, and then we'll somehow negotiate to the middle. Every time I see this happen, almost every time, you end up going lower than what you think you'll actually get for that market value. So please, sellers, do not make that mistake. Price it at market value, what someone you think is going to be willing to pay for it. Now, of course, you want to use a real estate agent to help you figure that out, but that is super important. Number 2 is sellers saying, it's okay, we live in it, they'll be okay. And what they're basically saying is look, we love living in our house. We love the way our dining room looks. We love the way our furniture feels. We love everything about this house. There's nothing that needs to be done. It's been fine. But maybe you have an 18-year-old roof, and maybe you have a really old air conditioner that is barely hanging on, and maybe you have some really dated paint. Well, to you that might be okay, but to many buyers and the competition that they're looking at of other homes, that's not okay with them. And if you want top dollar, you've got to do some things. I've given many other videos that explain what those things you need to do are, but don't just think it's okay, we love it, it'll be fine, because that's what I see a lot of sellers make that mistake, and it ends up costing, again, thousands of dollars. Number 3 is poor marketing. And part of that starts with working with a real estate agent that doesn't know how to market. So if you're working with one of those, you almost can't help that. But you want to work with someone who's going to give you the best photos, the best videos, give full marketing exposure to your home and present it in its absolute best light. That's what you want to do. And I see sellers make the mistake of poorly marketing their home, and it's really not their fault. It is the agent's fault, but they're using an agent that's really not marketing their home in their best light, not giving them that advice. And in the end, it's going to cost them thousands of dollars. Here's the secret. The more people that actually view your home, the more chance you're gonna have to get the offer that you want. But the way they view your home is they look at those photos, they look at those videos, and then they decide, do we wanna make an appointment to go see this home? All right, number 4 is not staging the home. Whether you're bringing in staging furniture from a professional stager or using your own furniture to stage a home, not staging the home is huge. You want to work with someone who knows how to do that. That means, number 1, we need to declutter, and then we need to present the home in the most neutral way as possible. And a lot of times our stuff doesn't look the best, and it may not be the best fit for photography. You might like it, you might love it, but staging is so important. Statistics say that when someone stages their home, they tend to get 8% more in the sales price than when they just pull out the old camera and take some photos. So don't make the mistake, sellers. And number 5 is being inflexible with showings. Again, as I said before, the name of the game is getting the most people to view your home, and then eventually, if you get enough viewers, someone's gonna fall in love with it and give you the price that you want. So if you're not flexible with allowing people to actually show your home, you're like, hey, only gonna show the home between 3 and 5 o'clock. Well, sorry, there's not a lot of people that will fit in that window. That's why we do open houses on our team, because we wanna give the maximum opportunities for people to be able to come in and see your home. So when you get those appointments, don't make the mistake of saying no every time. Why don't you ask for a time that might work for them and your schedule, but try to be as flexible as possible, because when you are, you're gonna have more buyers go into your home, and when they see that home, fall in love with it and give you the top price. Now, once again, these are the 5 mistakes I see sellers make the most often, and to me, these are the biggest secrets in how you can help get the most money, top dollar for your home. Hopefully that's been helpful. If you have any questions, if you agree with me, if you think that's not the mistake, do you think there's another mistake out there that would be bigger than these 5? Shoot me a DM. I'd love to hear it. Otherwise, otherwise, we'll see you next time on Ryan and Real Estate. Have a great week, guys.